doing? How are you doing this afternoon? Everything's settling down over here. I've been kind of out. I've been out actually all day. Had to go pick up some eggs from one of our associates' houses. She got a chicken coop. We picked some avocados today off the tree. Some lemons. I should show you this big lemon. Wait a minute. I mean big lemon. You see this? Yeah, I mean big old lemon. I thought it was a hybrid orange or something, but it's actually a lemon. It's about this big. But anyway, so I want to talk to you guys a little bit. Whew, I just have to breathe. I just really have to breathe. You know, and it's going to be about this journey, this twin flame journey, real quick. I'm going to speak on it. Listen. Listen. You know, when the other partner, as far as the female partner side, was going through the excruciating pain through this journey, right? The masculine partner, I'm talking about the masculine, he did not experience that excruciating pain that the feminine went through. I'm talking about myself. You didn't experience that. I had to shift. Do you understand? Through that pain. I had to deal with that on my own, right? Through the pain of recognizing and identifying that some family members I had to let go, right? And it's not cousins or nothing like that. It's talking about my immediate family, mama, brothers, you know, and immediate. So I dealt with that already. That kind of the wounds from so your solar plexus, to make a long story short, your solar plexus deal with your ego, inner childhood wounds. So this is Resurrection Day. You know, people talking about it's pagan, Easter, whatever. My thing is, I'm not about to miss a plate of prime rib or any organic eggs and have a chance to pick off avocados and see people I love and everybody vibing. And, you know, everybody looking at this day as resurrection. You know, it's a direction, period. People come together, you know what I'm saying, like a feathers. I mean, all day long, it was just vibing. Everybody was nice in the store. I mean, just, hey, that's the way I look at it. That's just my personal opinion, right? Okay, I'm not missing no plates because we talking about, you know, it's Easter, whatever. But check this out. So I kept feeling this type of energy. Let me explain something. You guys have to watch yourself with your connect. And this is what makes me want to get somebody's neck. This masculine energy tried to send me his pain. He tried to send me the energy of his excruciating pain. He tried to resurrect on the resurrection day. Meaning, they can't get me by the outside by talking about me, right? That doesn't bother me because I know not the way I look or whatever. That outside stuff doesn't bother. So now what we're doing is attacking solar plexus, which has to do with your strength and personal will. And what's in that solar plex box is your inner childhood wounds. So, you know, people always think people's playing about their healing. So what he thought was that I had some inner child wounds that it was still there, it was covering up, right? Let me tell you the thoughts I got. Check me. Thoughts start coming in about my mother, my brothers, with all them, you know, all the shit they done, right? I sat there and I said, why's that coming up? I already dealt with that. To the point I felt it in my solar plex shot. I did. I felt it. Boom. Felt like somebody was sending me something. So today, when I was walking from the house, of our associate's house where we was picking up the avocados and everything, I felt something in my root chakra move. Like something tried to lock. What the hell is that? Okay. Man, I gets home, right? Literally, tears start coming out of my eyes. Okay? At the same time the tears was rolling, these thoughts was rolling from where I had to heal from. Immediately, here comes Simba. Immediately I said, wait a minute, hold up. I told you, tears would come out your eyes. I'm trying to figure out why is tears rolling down my eyes, literally, because I was not feeling any type of emotions like that. I said, you son of a gun, you're sending me your emotions. You're projecting your energy onto me. You're in excruciating pain about what you got to let go of your family members, and you're trying to resurrect on Resurrection Day, dude. I couldn't believe it. Absolutely. Let me tell you what I did with it. When I was feeling this in my solar plex, some kind of like an anxiety hit. I'm like, what the, wait a minute. Let me tell you something. I said, immediately, I returned it back. I said, Archangel Mike, return that shit back. After that, I went to the bathroom. All came out. No lie. Father said, get your tea. What he did was he tried to resurrect some things I went through with my children and my immediate family emotionally. He wanted me to think about them things and succumb and be seduced by those wounds and succumb to them. That way, my personal willpower and my strength, right, by bringing up inner childhood wounds, will lock my solar plex down. That means that I can't move, right, and make myself stagnant, right. Then I press myself down, right. And what happens is it makes your solar plex imbalance. Let me see what else. Yeah. Overly sensitive. It's an imbalance. Okay. Let me see. Disorder. Look, in the physical organs governed by this chakra, such as your digestive problems. See, try to give me some See, yeah. So you start to have digestive problems, right? Because I was feeling, I was like, what the hell is that? And then I got these old wounds back, right? The thoughts was coming across my mind. I told you, when you get these thoughts, you look at it. You don't see, they wanted me to go back and make a story. So they wanted one of those thoughts to connect, right? Hoping it'll go bullseye, right? If I would have connected with one of those thoughts that got me, that wounded me, that I have succumbed to in the past, right? Okay. So they're trying to use the old tricks and tools of the past, right? So if I would have connected with that, they would have been able to finish a job and latch on and connect to my solar plexus and get me from the inside out. You understand? So I told Father, listen, Simba. So I told Father, listen, you better get him. Because you're going to make me go carry on you. Yeah, you better get him. Because one thing, I can't stand these little kid games with this energy. You still trying to, like, it's almost like you standing like this. They tried to lock onto that shot and twist it. But what you fail to understand, masculine energy, I already dealt with that. When I say I heal, I don't fake healing. Dude, I mean, you can't fake healing. You just can't. When you start to heal, you guys in your heart chakra, when you start to release, it's gonna be tears. People don't tell you that. When you start to release in your heart chakra, because we got two hearts, first of all. You do. But we're not gonna get into that today. But what I'm saying is when you start to release, you'll start to cry. If you do yoga, women, we hold our emotions in our hip area. So when I see women, I don't call it overweight. When I see women that got a lot of weight around the stomach area and hip area, that means you're holding your emotions there, and you need to work them out. Because if you go to a yoga class, I guarantee you, and you do the yoga poses for your hip area, in less than an hour or two, you're gonna start crying. It's a fact. Yeah. So that's why it's important to keep your gut clean. See, I keep my gut clean. I use parasite cleanser. You can get it from anywhere because we have parasites. That's why it's important to keep your gut clean. But anyway, they tried me yesterday and they tried me again today. right? I didn't think about it yesterday. I was just thinking, where is these emotions coming from? You know, I'm feeling them. What is this? My son said, Mama, you all right? I said, yeah, but I said, I'm getting some negative thoughts and I'm trying to figure out. I'm watching them. Just go like I was watching them. I ain't lying. One by one. That's what Eckhart Tolle say. Watch them. Don't write a script to it. Don't look behind it. No, you don't. I watched that shit. I was like, what is this? What's happening with you? Huh? I already dealt with that. Right? I already dealt with that. But that's the energy. So you got to be careful. This is why I tell you, before you get up, do your checkup. You got to check yourself up, man. Because what's going to happen here in a minute, like I told my father, I'm going to go on a conversation. Dude, I've never ever want to energetically hurt my masculine. But you're going to make me slap the energy out you energetically on some real shit. Yeah, because your baby girl over there, and this was a bunch of people doing this. It wasn't just him. They collectively got together. They've been having meetings. So I seen y'all in my third eye, man. And I seen somebody putting a hand on somebody. I don't know what y'all was doing. But you definitely gonna make me go Godfather Scarface on you. Yeah, you is energetically. Yeah, you is. Yeah, you is. Because my thing is, I dare you think I need to share your pain. You what it is with the masculine energy right now, some of them, they are in excruciating pain, and they want you to feel, they are projecting that pain energy because they have to let go of certain people they don't want to, and they are actually in excruciating pain. They feeling restless, uneasiness. A lot of them is, they got the fear of death energy is here, fear to die. Its energy is here. They got a lot of fears going on, and what they feel like and what's happening is if they can get that of their partner to share some of that, then they can draw off your energy and be strong. See, it helps them. No, I'm not doing that for you. I dare you. I got my energy and my emotions out the mud. You gonna get yours out the mud. It's not right for you. You think I'm supposed to help you with your pain and your stains? I don't think so. Not like that, my friend. What is wrong with you? Yeah, that's exactly what the energy is. That's exactly what he's doing. He's in excruciating pain and sending that shit over here. Then if I connect with his pain, so the key is if you can get me to resurrect my wreck, right, and match your energy because you can't come up here to mine, right, then you able to draw off my line. Pop your box, man. Think you playing with. Still, you any means necessary. You trying to connect and get a direct line. All he wants to get in my line so he can draw like a vampire, so he can start sucking. But when I was in excruciating pain, it was not acknowledged. You actually laughed about it. You was happy about it, right? Because I can hear real well and I can see real well. I seen y'all. It didn't bother me none. But I'm just doing your checkup for you, man. And you got the audacity to think that I'm supposed to help you with that, and you're supposed to give all that to me, right? I'm not your trash can. You're not gonna wipe your feet on my mat, on my back, okay? Because you backtrack, and now you wanna take it. You ain't gonna take your shoes off on me. You wanna backtrack all that on my back. Nah, man, I'm not carrying that more weight. And that's a lot of things in this journey. Folks want you to carry their pain and their weight, but I wasn't worthy or respected. Not what is the word? Not worthy. Wait a minute. I wasn't even good enough to say hello to. But you want me to take your trash out. You want me to tag your bag and take your trash out. And you want to draw from my good energy. Come on, man. I rebuke you and I puke you in the name of Jesus. And as soon as I sent that back, because when I send shit back, I say in the blood, that energy instantly went away. That's my homegirl. That yeah, I called her up. I said, "What the hell?" It instantly went away. But it was trying for I had that energy yesterday too, so it easily tried to get me to connect tried to resurrect on resurrection. They tried to resurrect somebody's wreck. I already deal with that. It is what it is. I don't talk about nobody in my family, my brothers. It is what it is. I don't judge it. Now my is what it is means I don't judge it. It is what it is. I don't talk about it. It is what it is. What they did it is what it is. I don't feel no way about it. It is what it is. I laid that shit to rest. I RIP'd that shit. I RIP'd that. I, I had problems from healing from family. Let me tell y'all something. Ain't no man ever took me down to healing. I ain't never been hurt over no man. I've never been hurt over no man. All my pain came from childhood. From the time I was a baby. All my pain came from childhood. You know, man ever made me feel anything. I don't know what was that. Ain't no man ever made me feel no kind of way. And I don't talk about black men. I love my black men. I love all men. I've never felt that I've never had the words in my mouth, there's no good man. I've never felt like that. I don't talk about my kid's father. I don't have no reason to. Over is over, but they tried to get me to connect. So I had to take some suffer. Father said, go in there and get your suffer. You know, brimstone and suffer, right? Yeah, I went in and got my suffer. What's happening with you? I don't look this shit up. You just tell me what's up. What's this? What Larry? What? Jones supposed to Larry? You understand what I'm saying? So that's what's going on. So I don't know if this is happening to anybody else, but y'all gotta be careful on some real shit. So when you get negative thoughts of something you know you already dealt with and healed with, and when you can look at it like, why is this coming up? Note that do not be seduced by that negative thought. Because I talk about seducing you to reduce you to induce you. That's what it's all about. It's almost the same way sex will seduce you, then end up reducing you. You have to, when you're doing it to too much or different people. Food will seduce you, it reduce you, induce you. Do you understand? You got a lot of people that still have problems with eating. And then and I notice with a lot of our black women, we want to make excuses because we're big. That's an excuse. That's an excuse. You're supposed to get down to your weight. Your weight for your height, your proper weight. It has nothing to do with you being overweight. You just got to get down to your weight. But anyway, just like me, I'm slim trim. I don't like being big. I can pop a big ass and all that. I got the weight to do that, but I don't like it. It messes with my knees. Makes my face fat. I don't like my face being fat. When I gained weight, I can show y'all a picture. I was 220 pounds one time. I was in Baltimore. I sure was. If I go back east or to the south, I will have to watch my weight because I have the capability of getting that big. I do. I have booty, titties, everything. But it changes my face, and I don't like that. I don't like that. It changes my face, and I do not like that at all. My face, my nose get big, my lips get bigger, everything get big with weight. Weight will change your face for some people. Then some people will gain weight. It just go to all the perfect places. You understand what I'm saying? But with me, I can't roll like that. When I was pregnant, oh Lord, I can show y'all some pictures. Nose spread it like I had two. Head get big. I can't do the weight. But anyway, I'm telling you, it's I'm drinking me some my special tea. But anyway, I had to make me some special tea. So when I got the organic lemons, that was from organic from the vine, from the earth. You know what I'm saying? This is a special lemon. Okay. And the associate I went to the house to, she's into all that healing and stuff. So her and her husband just came from the beach. She got her a good husband, honey. Yes, Miss Shannon do. And they a white and black couple too, honey. Her husband Greg is fine. Yes, Mr. Greg is. Yeah, Greg is fine, baby. They met actually in the Was the not the penitentiary? They met in the rehab. Yes, they did. They met in the drug rehab. They've been together now for 15 years, clean. They done built a beautiful life for themselves. She got her fine black husband, honey. Yes, she do. He treats her good. She treats him good. They, when we was over there, they had just came from the beach in their RV. That's what I'm talking about, baby. He was bringing the stuff in the fire pit. And I said, hey, Mr. Gray, with your fine self. And he was cracking up. Going in the house, went in the house. I mean, just beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. We went in the back, picked some avocados and some lemons. Then we got some eggs from the chicken coop. Girl, what? He was bringing the fire pit in, honey. She took us in the RV, had her little stuff in there. She said, you know, I said, what y'all do? She said, girl, she's 50, 55. Yes. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. She got, but see, most black women wouldn't talk to a man in the rehab or just got out of rehab. see, we always talk about the white women taking the black man, but this is just my personal opinion. White women take risk. I think they take more risk. That's what I feel. Okay? Where another black woman, as such as myself, wouldn't even looked at, they wouldn't have took a second look at him getting out of rehab. You feel me? I'm gonna be very honest with you. But he was a good man. Okay? So that's why we gotta leave judgment in people's past where it needs to be. And anytime somebody's trying to, because see, the enemy knows that my childhood wounds gutted me at one point. It gutted me at one point. When I used to think about the stuff my mom used to do, dude, I would move. I'd get stuck. I would sit still, and you couldn't move me. You feel me? I did that for years, trying to understand why. And, excuse me, you know, and kept coming back, knowing it's gonna be the same shit over and over again. And you know, and because my mother's never told me she loved me. Okay, never told me she loved me. I gave her a picture one time, a card. She threw it. I mean, it's just all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But they used to paralyze me. They don't paralyze me no more. And I had to deal with it. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So when I stopped getting angry with her, I knew I healed. Because I used to go toe to toe with her and ask her, what is your problem? You see what I'm saying? I used to play church music, dude. She used to put her fingers in her ear. No lie. She used to put her fingers dead in her ear. And she'd give me this look, I'm telling you. So I had to really identify that she had a principality. She had a possession. You feel me? What was possessing her was finessing her, and they knew that I loved my mama. And my mother's the only one could have took me out is my mother. She's the only one. Not my relationships, not my kid's father, not my kids when they get to acting fool, popping up at the mouth, being the not, only thing it take me out of here was this close was my mama. And that's truth, man. Okay, that's that. I'm giving you truth right there. She's the only one. My kids would tell you, my ex-husband would tell you, I just get stuck. She didn't call CPS on me. She didn't put a fake ass restrainer order on me. I mean, had my brother from Las Vegas lie. I'm telling you. But I don't blame her for nothing because guess what? This been going on for years. This been going on for years. So why do you keep coming back? Because I felt like she was my mother. Right? But now here we are 78, 79 years old and we still doing the same shit. And I refuse to do it anymore. I refuse. I refuse. I do refuse. And I don't think any way about it. I don't talk about her. I don't judge it no more. It is what it is. She used to tell my boyfriends. My mom got rid of about 4 of my boyfriends. She used to call them up, call their parents or call them up, or they'd come by and see her. She'd lie to them I'm messing around. All the rumors about me being on drugs, all that started from my mom. That's why I ain't got time to look at the masculine energy and see what the hell you doing. I'm dealing with what's in my face right now, and that's her. You understand what I'm saying? So, um, you know, that was the only thing that almost took me out. Most definitely, because I couldn't understand. Because one time I tell you, I was pregnant with my son. He's 21 now, right? So I always went to the baby store and got some reused clothes, the t-shirts, because you know they spit up a lot. So I used to go buy bags of that. Then I come back and I would we had just came back from Baltimore, so I moved in with my mom for a minute. And our place was gonna be ready. Every time I move in with her though, I only stay there for a month. That's it, I'm out. Anyway, make a long story short, I put the clothes, wash the baby's clothes, because you know you wash your baby's clothes. I got my little Ivory detergent and shit like that. And when I came back, Simba, where you going? When I came back, she had took the baby clothes out and threw them on the garage floor and put her clothes in there. Hmm. Yep, she sure did. I was, what, 9 months pregnant? I went into labor that night, too. It stressed me out so bad I went into labor. And I didn't have an epidural with that baby. It was too late. He just came out. Hmm. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, you guys. What you doing? Come here. Go back in there. Go back in. Yeah, go back in. So what I'm saying is, what did I say? Don't you go no further. So that incident happened. I remember this dude I was gonna marry one time. His name was Dwayne, and he spoke Spanish too. And we was engaged to get married. And my friend Chuck came back from Germany, and I haven't seen Chuck since high school. That was me and my brother's best friend. So we went to go see him because we ain't seen that boy in 10 years. And Chuck was telling us that he had caught something. I'm like, I know what he caught, but I don't want to say it. He's told us he caught something. I was like, wow, dude. So I came back because I had to get dressed because my dude was coming, and my mom, he was in there talking to my mom while I finished getting dressed because I came and told my mom what Chuck had, right? So Dwayne was in there talking to her. Make a long story short, he had his own place. Okay, we was good. We was cool. So the next, I had a key to his apartment. So when I got off work every day, I used to go to his house, right? Check this shit out, y'all. I walked up in there. He was sitting on the couch with a chick. He had his arm around her. I looked. Okay, right. So I took the key off the key ring. I'm a cold piece. Yeah, I'm cold. I got a reputation for being cold. Yeah, I am cold. I can get like Antarctica. I won't fight over nothing. You got me bent. I took the key off the key ring. Didn't even ask him no question. Well, I need to ask you a question for you. Hugged up with her. You kissing on her. You just looked at me. I looked at you. Took the key off the key ring, nigga, and I just put it on the motherfucking table. What's happening with you? I stacked and packed. Went in the bedroom, stacked my shit up, packed my shit up, tagged my bags. I did. Cause I wasn't coming back. You feel me? That was it. So check me. Now I left it alone, right? I'm telling you, I left it alone. So the next day, hold on, you guys. Samba, get in the house. Now I'm gonna lock you in. Now I'm gonna lock you in. Come on, go around the other side. Go around the other side. Go in the house. Go in the house. I'm saying. Go in the house. Go in the house. I'm sorry, you guys. Anyway, so I came back home, right? And so I got off of work about 5 o'clock. Check this out, you guys. I'm telling you, motherfuckers be fucking with a sister. I'm telling you, they do. Excuse my explicit language on this day. I didn't even mean to say that, but now think about it. Let me tell you something. I came in the house, the same girl that was at his house the day before, right? Do you know this Negro had the nerve to bring her over to introduce her to my mama? I walked in, my mama was entertaining and shit, sitting there talking to both of them. You guys, I walked past literally. I was like, because I seen this car, I was like, what do you want? Right? So I comes in, I walked past. You guys, my brother. I backtrack. I looked, and I paused for a second. I did. I paused for about 2 minutes. I stood there, right? I did. I'm looking at my mama, because she know the deal, right? I'm looking at him, and you brought this chick to my house. I took off on her. I drug her. I did. Now, you want to play with me? You want to play with me? And then my brother stepped in because he was trying to help and got with him. Nah, dude, you ain't gonna disrespect me like that. Not at my shit. Did I do it at your house? I respected your house. You gonna bring her over to the house? I mean, y'all, they was sitting on the couch. I mean, what y'all would have done? Just walked away? No, 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 no. You want to play? You want to be funny? Yeah, I sat there for at least, it was a good 2 minutes. It might have been 3 or 4 minutes. Might have been 3, 4 minutes. And she had the nerve to keep looking at me like girl, I turned around, I took off on her. Oh, yeah, I took off on her. I whooped her ass. You done lost your mind. You gonna let a man bring you into a situation? Anyway, so that went down, right? So my other brother broke it up. Took her shit too. Yeah, I took her purse. I took all that shit. I told her, give me your shoes, all that shit. Yeah, I'm not lying. Took her shoes, her purse, all that shit. I sure did. I just didn't whoop her ass. You giving me your shit. I mean it. And I did. So Dwayne was like, that's no, 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 no. Right? So anyway, that happened. And so I seen him maybe like 6 years after that. We was in the store. And he invited me over to a barbecue. I seen him in the store. He said, hey, Freddie, I said, how you doing, man? You know. But he never apologized for the situation, but, you know, I had to let it go. So anyway, so I'm barbecue. He said, come through. I said, okay. So me and my homegirl went over there. It was a nice time. And I asked him, and I finally asked him, I said, why did you do me like that, man? I had the girl over there like that. Why'd you do that? Right? We was good. We was about to get married and everything, right? He said, man, your mama told me you was messing with this dude that had a disease. Pop go to Weasel. I said, you know who that was? I said, that was my homeboy. I said, why didn't you ask me? He said, coming from your mama, you know, and I understood what he's saying, because why would a mother tell you that and lie? You know what I'm saying? The culture he was in, he went on her truth. And when I told him that was a lie, and when I called Chuck up, Chuck said, man, I've been knowing Freddie for whoop-de-whoop. Man. Next time he seen my mama, he even speak to her. He was so angry. He was so angry. So I almost told her off Freddie when I seen her in the store. So he was so angry. Yeah, she did that. She did that. So that's what the cause of this. Like I told you, you got baby's ass whooped too. He said, man, you didn't have to take her shoes. I said, nah, man, fuck all that. Her purse, everything. I don't give a damn what she was talking about. Yeah, I don't care what she was talking about, man. Because the thing about it, most women, when they walked in with the key, like I told him, when they walked in, they would have jacked her up then. What you talking about? My homegirl said they would have whooped on her then. And you. You understand what I'm saying? But I don't get down like that because I felt like she didn't know who I was anyway. She didn't know what was going on. She didn't know who I was. Okay, she going by what he say, so I gave her that benefit of the doubt. But when she walked up in my house, girl, that was a wrap. Yeah, I have stories, baby. Yeah, and it all due to my mom. So anyway, when I got with my kid's father, make a long story short, okay, I had another dude named Patrick, right? He was out on the military base. He went out to sea for 6 months on Westpac. Make a long story short, sent me we were about to get engaged. I was engaged to him. Had a half a cluster ring, looked like a carrot. He paid for all the apartment, the rent. He paid the car note. Okay, so he was gone for 6 months, right? We was gonna get married. We was gonna move in together when he came back. So we was in our apartment, and he said, babe, I'm gonna go see Miles, right? I said, okay. He said, I'm gonna see what she up to, because I haven't spoke to her, right? Because he was a Texas dude. Girl, he's supposed to pick me up, y'all, at 5 o'clock, because I didn't let dudes drive my car. But since we was engaged, I said, okay. So I let him use the car that day and everything, because he was going to stay in the military. I let him use the car. Anyway, 4 o'clock came. I got off work. He wasn't there. 4:30, he wasn't there. So I had to call my cousin to come get me. So my cousin came and get me. And so I calling him. He not answering the phone, right? Girl, I get back to the apartment because I didn't have a second key made. I gave him my key too. I had to go to the manager to get into the apartment. He left a note. He disappeared. He disappeared. When I say he disappeared, and I knew he talked to my mom, and I called her. I said, what did you say to Patrick? What did you say? She started going off. I'm not taking you to Atlanta with me. First of all, I'm a grown woman at the time. I was probably 22, 23. Yeah, I've been engaged a lot. Don't play with me. Yeah, it's probably 22 or 23. But anyway, she started going off, and I knew she told him something. Anyway, and I finally found him 7 years later. She gave him a hell of a story. She gave him a hell of a story. She told him I was dating somebody else, bringing dudes through, all kind of stuff. She gave that man, a hell of a story. Yep, sure did. So what I did with her situation, most people say I started bringing them down. I said nope. I said so. My next dude, I was 24, 25, my kid's father. Um, I was rocking with him, and he seen right through it though. She was leaving my ex-boyfriend's pictures out and stuff, and his name was Xavier. So we called him Javier. But make a long story short, I said, "Man, this is Xavier," but I call him X. Her reply to him, "You will be an X when she get through with you." Yeah, yeah. So like I said, ain't no masculine energy twin flame uh, journey has hurt me. It's all brought up my inner childhood wounds that I had to deal with straight head on. Okay. Because at the end of the day, I really don't know you. You feel me? So I don't focus on the masculine that I know that's my twin. I don't focus on him and what he do. You understand? And his crew. I focus on what I've been through, what I had gone through, and what I know what it is. Because at the end of the day, I don't really know you. I mean, you know, but yeah. So it's been my mom, but I'm just letting you guys know. Watch it, because they're attacking the solar plex. Okay, the imbalance. They're trying to imbalance your solar plex shock. They're trying to imbalance that root shock as well. So if anybody getting any negative thoughts, those make sure those are not. You have to address that, because if you haven't addressed that wound, you're going to connect to it. Okay, but when you get negative thoughts, do your research. I'm telling you, it's facts. Do not make a script out of it. You just watch it. That's all you do, because once you connect and get the wreck, you're gonna be a wreck. It's gonna be in the story. All right, they're gonna get you. All right, they're gonna get you. They're gonna get you, and they're gonna twitch you. You understand? And so I just want to come on and say that. But like I said, as I get messages, I just come on and tell you guys. But yeah, that was a trip. I was like, wow. I think that's a selfish thing to do. You want me to share your pain? No, not doing it. Nope, not doing it. You got to get your emotions and get your wounds out the mud like I did, man. It's gonna be a lot of crying, a lot of different energies going on. You got to get a hold of yourself and mold yourself, okay? Or you gonna fold yourself. That's all I'm saying to it. And I ain't mean no harm. Yeah, I got compassion, but babe, check this out. I'm not doing that. I'm not your superwoman or your cleanup woman. I'm not about to be, man. I dealt with that. I'm not about to go through that with you and help you out with that. Nah, you can do it yourself. Because all these manipulation, emotional witchcraft, that's what it's called. It's still witchcraft, because it's emotional witchcraft. See, I said that when I was shuffling cards. I had to go back in my mind when I got those, when Father gave me that message. It's emotional witchcraft. That's what it's called. They're trying to use emotional witchcraft because they can't use the outside, because you can't get me about no material shit, because I don't give a shit about that. You can't get me that I'm in the hood. I don't care about that. I don't care at the end of the day, because this too shall pass. Understand what I'm saying to you? So, you know what I'm saying? I'm always a so what. Okay, so now they couldn't get you with that. So now they trying to go into your box and try to dig out, you see what I'm saying, trying to find some wounds that maybe you haven't healed with, and get you from that. Because once they get them wounds, like I said, they're trying to knock down your shock box. Because if one shocker box is knocked down or imbalanced, all of them gets balanced. All right. So that's why I named this Less Vibe and Off. You got to get off my vibe, man. So it's a trip, because and they did it this weekend because they knew that people was gonna be not thinking about this stuff. You know what I mean? You're gonna be busy with the kids or cooking, or like I was doing visiting and everything, and they kind of snuck that up. They sneak up on you with the business. You feel me? So anyway, you guys, I'm gonna get off here, and I just want to say that I got some work to finish on the computer, and at the end of the day, I hope that can help somebody. But yeah, it's a trip. Yeah, he gonna make me carry energy on his ass. I don't talk about my gifts, but he don't know I got a real special one, and I'm getting right to that point, and I'm so serious. He gonna feel it in his damn knee bones, okay? Because my foot been bothering me lately too. That's a root chakra issue as well. Okay, that's a root chakra issue as well. Okay, so I've been working on that with a yoga pose. So you just gotta do your checkups, man. It's just never gonna stop. But what will stop is these same different people in crew. Y'all gotta go, man. Y'all gotta go with that. It's sad. You know what I mean? They went off a muck, used your energy to build, to manifest, right? Once again, before I get off, like the masculine set up there, and they wanted the feminine energy to chase them. The only reason why is because that's the only thing that shook that karmic female. That's the only thing that bothered her was the divine feminine energy. So he wanted to use my energy in the name to keep her. He was using that. Oh, she's chasing me. He wanted me to chase him and call him and all that because so he could say to her and use because I was the only thing that bothered her. I was the only thing that shook her. Anybody else he could have threw up in the game. She didn't care about none of that. But the only thing he knew that shook her when he brought my name up. So if I was to chase him, he'd have been able to use that to keep her. That's what it was about. That's what it was for. He think he's slick, man. Man, he better go sit down somewhere. Yeah, that's what it was for. That's why it wasn't about he wanted me to prove to him that I like him and everybody else do it. That was the only thing that affected his set. That was the only thing that affected his set. Because he used to telling his women or his men that he dealing with, I'll go mess with someone, so I'll go screw another bitch. Now, how about that? And so he knows, this particular masculine knows I was the only, that feminine energy, bam. That's the only thing that got her. That was the only thing that upset her. That's when she paid attention to him. That's when she gave him all her attention. That's when she got upset. That's why they doing all them fights because he keep throwing up something. You see what I'm saying? But that's why he wanted somebody to chase him. So anyway, that was the information that came through, man. You know, that's why he wasn't thinking. Chase you for what? Half of the feminists ain't even laid with these folks, ain't even seen these masculines. And how you want somebody to chase you off of ghostly energy? Because at the end of the day, it's just ghost energy. Because you wasn't reciprocating the energy. You feel me? You weren't even reciprocating the energy so I can chase you. You understand? You weren't reciprocating no energy. Yeah, it was just a dead energy. Dead man walking. And dead man talking. You know what I'm saying? So my masculine, make a long story short, he upset because I don't care if you love her. I don't care if you want to stay with her. It makes common sense to me. You was with her. I ain't seen you. So why would I be upset for somebody you already been previously with? Oh, what sense does that make to me? You got kids with, you want to stay there and play there, that's your business. You feel me? But I'm really, really tired of, I'm told my father today, I'm tired of him. And I've never prayed about him or put him on the table as far as getting backing up. And I'm going to have to back you up now because you're getting on my nerves. So I'm going to have to send you some energy you're not going to like. I didn't told you stop playing with me. I don't know who y'all think y'all are to send that stuff to try to mess somebody up. That's crazy. It is. It's just really teed me the hell off. Y'all don't know how many cuss words I want to say. And they will all rhyme. Yeah, so anyway, you guys, I gotta go. I got some stuff to do. It's cold. That's why I got this my little robe on. I'm gonna get up in here. But yeah, that stuff was really interesting. But you'll know if you connect with it, that may means that you haven't dealt with that particular emotion. But like I'm gonna say this real quick. Last 2 years ago, I was getting suicidal thoughts, right? And my kids would tell you, I said, why I'm getting suicidal thoughts? Why would I want to kill myself? That'll hurt my babies. My baby at the time was what, 12, I think? His daddy was already tripping, losing his mind. Why do I want to do that? That's how I get down. I said, nothing will never get that bad for me to do some shit like that. For real. Nothing get that bad. But yeah, so I do stuff like that. Like, huh? What is that? Yeah, so when I got them energies yesterday and today, I didn't think about it yesterday. I just let them pass over. But today they was trying to hit hard. Yeah, they was trying to send some serious shit today. And it's funny, on this so-called pagan day, they used the Easter pagan. I guess, I don't know if they moon energy is heightened right now or they got more strength on this day. I don't know what it is, but they definitely tried to resurrect on Resurrection Day. They sure did. And then you lost. Because I sent that shit back 10 times, boss. And I know you don't feel good right now, my friend. I know you don't. You bent over. Because it's gone for me. I don't feel it no more. Yeah. So you have to watch you guys yourselves with these spiritual connects because they'll send you all they shit. They want to send you your bags, the trash, and they want you to clean it up. And really, what he want to do, he want to use this energy because he wants to get her up. You know, he want to feed it to her. Okay, he thinking maybe it make her balance if he can get some of my energy and put into her because he knows about energy at the end of the day. They trying to balance. They got too much negative energy. They too stuck in the. It's almost like they in quicksand. That's what they in. Quicksand. Thank you, spirit. Quicksand. Yeah, they in quicksand. Yeah, I used to watch a lot of quicksand movies and shit back in the day. The movies, yeah, they in quicksand. Yeah, they in quicksand, and you trying to put mm-mm. But anyway, I gotta go, you guys. So take care, and shit is crazy. I ain't lying. This is really like, ooh, I am so tired of you and your crew. Ooh, Lord have mercy. I am. I'm just tired of you. But anyway, um, yeah, just you guys gotta watch your energies and your thoughts, okay? Right, and that's it because they using emotional witchcraft now. They doing they trying to resurrect wounds, okay? So they can get some tunes, all right? So anyway, this is Alfreda D. This is your daily dose, uh, food for the soul. I have on those quick shorts. I did some Watchmen energy. That's why I put those up there. And that was not planned at all. I found my Watchmen book, and that's the energy. That's the shit they doing. That meeting, yeah, all that. That's what's going on. It's a battle. It is really a battle. But anyway, so they using the emotional toolbox now. That's where they in your emotional toolbox. They trying to trigger and rigger some shit. But they just didn't trick themselves, and now they didn't tick themselves, and now they gonna pick themselves. You understand? Cause not over here. So that's what it is, and it's crazy, y'all. But anyway, y'all take care. All right, and stay up. I got some stuff to do. All right, talk to you later.